Hey, welcome back and welcome to our weekly edition of all things women in sports. You know, a lot has happened since we talked last week. The Las Vegas Aces are your 2025 WNBA champions. The Aces defeated the Phoenix Mercury 97-86 on Friday night in the first four-game finals sweep in the league's history. It was also the first year with a best-of-7 championship format. But this is the Aces' third championship in 4 years, cementing their status as the W's current dynasty. But it wasn't the ending to the season most people expected. I mean, the Aces started the year just 12-13, and then they went on a 16-game win streak, largely thanks to this woman right here. There you go, right there, A'ja Wilson, now your two-time WNBA Finals MVP. When the postseason was all said and done, A'ja had 322 points in just the playoffs, including 114 in just this year's finals. She finished the year as the finals and regular season MVP, defensive co-player of the year, and to the All-WNBA and All-Defensive teams. Aces head coach Becky Hammon said after the championship win, A'ja is sitting alone on Everest, and there is no one even close to her. And this season's finals were a hit among viewers. Game 1 averaged 1.9 million views on ESPN. That makes it the most watched championship opener since the inaugural season championship back in 1997. According to ESPN, Game 1 viewership also peaked at 2.5 million viewers, which is a 62% increase from last year's finals opener. But you know what, looming over all of this is the upcoming collective bargaining agreement between the league and the Players Association. The current agreement expires on Halloween. Both Commissioner Kathy Engelbert and the Players Association have said they want a transformational agreement. The players are asking for a salary increase, but more importantly, revenue sharing. It comes in the face of astounding growth. I mean, take the champions, the Las Vegas Aces. They were bought for $2 million back in 2021, but are now valued at $310 million. The same is true for the New York Liberty. Now, that team went for sale for more than a year before finally being bought for between $10 and $14 million, but they now have an estimated valuation of around $450 million. So when Commissioner Kathy Engelbert presented the championship trophy to the Aces on Friday, she was loudly booed by fans. It comes after a statement from league superstar Nafesia Collier, who said the WNBA has the, quote, worst leadership in the world. She also accused Engelbert of being negligent in her leadership. Now, there are real possibilities of a lockout for the 2026 season, although even if an agreement is not reached by Halloween, it doesn't automatically mean there won't be a season next year. We'll remind you, the league is supposed to debut 2 brand new franchises next year. So for now, we'll wait and see what happens with the ongoing negotiations. Now, in other basketball news, the Associated Press dropped their first preseason poll of this year's NCAA teams. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties right now with our video, but I can tell you, even though I know this isn't the right picture, it is the reigning champion UConn Huskies who top this year's list. Although they will be without Paige Beckers, they will have stars Sarah Strong and Azzi Fudd leading the squad this year. South Carolina, UCLA, Texas, and LSU round out your top 5. Meanwhile, it is Iowa State sitting at 14, and the Hawkeyes coming up ranked at 21. All right, in soccer news, we are about 3 weeks out from the start of the NWSL playoffs. So let's get an updated look at your rankings. The top 8 teams in this League of 14 will move on to postseason play, and not much has changed from last week. The Kansas City Current still sitting well ahead of the rest of the pack. One team you will not see on this list, though, is our closest team, the Chicago Stars, as they are in last place with just 2 wins so far this season. Finally tonight, we got a tennis story for you. The 2025 Wuhan Open Championship was this weekend, and it was the Battle of the Americans. Right there, 3rd seed Coco Gauff and 6th seed Jessica Pegula, who you just saw, both made it to the finals. It was the first time they ever met in a finals match. Pegula took down world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka in the semis to get there, which is a remarkable feat considering Aryna had been 20-0 in Wuhan before this. But it was Gauff who took home the finals win with a 6-4, 7-5 victory. It's her first title since the French Open, and this makes her the first woman in history to start 9-0 on hard court finals. And that'll do it for this week's edition of Women in Sports.